Yes. Alrighty. Hey everyone, welcome to the May 2019 edition of, what's it called? The Gimkit Gazette. That's right. It's a very memorable name. So if you watched last, or not watched, if you read last, you laugh. If you... Hey everyone, it's Josh here.
And Jeff.
Hey, good job. And welcome to this month's edition of the Gimkit Gazette, where we basically just give you everything that's been going on in the world of Gimkit over the last month. So if you read last month's edition, that would be April, you probably read it, and this month you're watching it, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One, I'm a horrible writer, and so just for all of you that go through my long and lonesome article is how I describe it, lonesome, I'm sorry. And then two, just writing. I'm pretty lazy and writing takes a lot of time, so video is just a much easier way for me. Anyway, because you have a life and you can't watch the entire Gimkit Gazette probably, there's a lot of better entertainment out there. If you're looking for a good TV show, Mr. Robot's a good one. Here are the time codes of all the stuff we're gonna be talking about. So if you want to skip all the stuff I'm saying, you can just go to those sections right there, and I'm gonna take that off the screen in 3, 2, 1. So let's first start on the appreciation of the month.
Perfect, thanks Josh. Every month we are going to do an appreciation. We want to make sure that as we go through this journey, sharing everything with all of you, that we call attention to the people that meant the most to us for each month. So for May, it's Anthony Showalter.
Yeah.
And next time we'll have to do a drum roll.
Yeah,
for
sure. I'll add that in there. Probably not.
So for May, it's Anthony Showalter. Anthony from Pear Deck has been an amazing friend in the short time that we've known him. We met him just at the beginning of April, and in April, he was as awesome as he was in May. But in May, we really abused his kindness and sent him over tons of questions. He always responded quickly and graciously and has been beyond helpful and kind with his time. So thank you, Anthony, for being awesome.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to meeting you at ISTE, and if we can ever repay the favor, please don't bother us.
Yes, exactly. We just want to ask you questions. You're not allowed to ask us anything.
Yeah, it's a one-way street, buddy.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you, Anthony. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
And now, for the growth report, more Jeff. May was incredible. At the end of April, we had Thanos mode. Thanos mode was highly popular. We still get lots and lots of student spam on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else asking for Thanos mode, demanding Thanos mode, threatening for more Thanos mode. End of April, beginning of May that we had Thanos mode, and what we saw was a lot of new teachers coming to try Gimkit and then sticking around. So in May, in addition to increased usage from new users, we also saw just ongoing usage up past when we thought usage should be tailing off because more school was winding down. We actually saw it stay flat or go up. In April, we had 2 million monthly active users, so unique people visiting the website. And for May, we had 3 million. So that was a huge milestone for us. And also, we surpassed 300,000 Gimkit accounts. So that's teachers with accounts, users with accounts on Gimkit, and we now have over 300,000 of those, so thank you so much for your support. And just in the month of May alone, there was 100 years spent on Gimkit, so go outside.
But yeah, just to give some context, 100 years is just a little bit less than how long Jeff's been alive. So just to give some context here, it's kind of crazy.
And let me see, I believe that's the growth update and the make fun of how old Jeff is update.
Yeah, we gotta have one of those every single month. All right, cool. So I am talking now, so feel free to tune out. But if you stay tuned in, I'm gonna be talking about all the new stuff that we edited this month to Gimkit. And there's actually been a lot of stuff that we shipped. So I guess the first thing I'll talk about is Teacher Appreciation Week. The first thing that we added was a concept of challenges. So we have kind of the gamification on the side of the students with Gimkit in general, but we wanted to try to see what it would be like bringing that over to the teacher side. So we added challenges where teachers can get rewards for doing challenges. And we had challenges out for Teacher Appreciation Week. So during that week, we had 3 new game modes out. There was Drain Mode, which was widely hated. There was Hidden Mode, which was pretty well liked, and Super Rich Mode, which was really liked. So in Drain Mode, your balance would be draining over time. So you had to kind of know your way around Gimkit and stay up to speed. You couldn't get too far behind. Hidden Mode, you couldn't see the names of any other players. You couldn't see how much money anyone else had, and you only discovered who the winner was at the very end. And the thing that surprised us is it really helped the students that typically didn't do so well in Gimkit. They could feel like they had a chance to win because they didn't necessarily know where they ranked, and help keep them engaged, which was really cool. And then super rich mode was just Gimkit times 500. So just students earn 500 times the money, but the upgrades are also 500 times more expensive. And that was the student and teacher favorite, so we kept that around for another week. Basically, we gave account credit for teachers that did those challenges by just playing the new game modes, and we gave out over $15,000 of account credit during Teacher Appreciation Week. And then we also had 3 new power-ups come out this month, those being the Rebooter, the Summer Song, and the Link. So the Rebooter is just a power-up that allows you to reuse all the power-ups that you've already used. The Summer Song has actually been surprisingly a pretty big hit, and it's just a song that plays on the teacher screen that is just fun and gets kids dancing, which is always good. And then the link is one that we just added in last week, and you choose someone to link with, and then you and that person share your earnings with one another for a minute. Besides kind of what's in the game, we had 2 small kind of quality of life improvements. We added in the ability, or we added in by default, Google Translate would no longer kick in. So if you're doing a foreign language kit, students can't cheat and click translate in their browser. And then we have a switch in there if you want to turn that off. If you have students in one classroom that do speak different languages, you can turn that off if you'd like. We're starting to focus more on community and safety within the content inside Gimkit, and we're starting that off with just names that get put into Gimkit. A lot of people still have students enter in their own names, and before it was kind of anything that went in would show up on the screen, and we have a new filter there to filter out some inappropriate words. If there's some that we should have on there that we shouldn't have on there, please let us know. And that's what's new with the product this month.
Next, we're going to talk about hiring. This has been really exciting for both of us, but to speak for you for a little bit, Josh, especially starting Gimkit as a school project, and now you're still a little ways from graduation, and you're hiring people to your company. I think that says a lot about what you've built, and also the people that you've built it with. And we are really excited to be hiring for 3 roles at the same time because we're crazy and we don't like to sleep. We are hiring a head of school and district success. This role will really work closely with schools and districts who are interested in covering all their teachers with Gimkit. We have quite a few groups, and we want to make sure that we are serving them as best as we can and anticipating their needs. Also, we are hiring a head of community engagement. Josh spoke a little bit about the emphasis we want to put on community and the kind of community we want to build, and we're looking for the right person that can bring passion and energy and excitement to growing that community. Third role is full stack developer. I don't know why I had to look. This is the role that we've had out the longest. It is difficult to hire the right person for a engineer for a developer role, but we are looking for somebody who can come in and help Josh, who to this point has done all of the development for Gimkit and done a terrific job. We need more help to keep the product moving and improving. Hey, thanks for in the way that we'd like. So as a quick recap, we are hiring a head of school and district success, head of community engagement, and a full stack engineer. If you know anybody who would be a great fit, send them our way.
So we've just been going a lot through that process this past month, and there's been, it's been our first time hiring, which means we're just learning a whole bunch of stuff. We put out the engineer role, and we've had a really hard time finding quality engineers. So we're doing other things now, but it's been difficult to find engineers that can help us build what we're building. For the other 2 roles, these are more geared towards educators, so we let people using Gimkit know about it. The tough thing has been managing that. So how do we give everyone that applies, how do we give them our attention in a fair way? So that's definitely been a challenge, but hopefully I'll speak for you here as well, but we're super excited to grow the team and to work with some new people, and to just continue building this with more people. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm excited to just bring more people in the team. I know I just said the same thing in 3 different ways, but I guess the TLDR is, TLDW, too long didn't watch, would be, I'm just really excited to grow the team and help bring people on board so we can do more for teachers and students. All right, next section is what we're working on. And hiring is kind of what we're working on now, and then what's coming up next is just making sure that these hires are brought in the right way. How do they feel welcome and they feel like they're not overwhelmed, and we get them knowing everything that they might need to get started. Besides that, from a product side, there's a lot of stuff that is planned for this summer. The thing I'm working on right now is a new dashboard and a new kit editor. There's a lot of problems with the current kit editor, specifically that it doesn't save as you go, which causes a lot of frustration. So that's gonna be the main thing. But kind of while I'm there, we're kind of revamping it to make it easier to use for teachers. From the dashboard side, we're changing the dashboard so it's easier to digest information as we kind of expand. So the dashboard was kind of designed originally just for kits, and then we've kind of brought classes and assignments into there, but now we have seasons and challenges, and we have more stuff planned. And so kind of the current design isn't quite doing it, and so it's we're redesigning it to help accommodate some of the new features we have planned.
So for June, the big thing for us is going to ISTE for the first time for either of us in Philadelphia this year, toward the end of June. Josh has a presentation, and then we have a couple of shared presentations, and we are looking forward to meeting many of you there.
So I'm going to be graduating from the time we're filming this, which is, what day is it today?
28th.
28th of May. I'm going to be graduating 2 weeks from tomorrow, which is crazy. Oh, geez. I mean, so last Sunday finally hit me when I finally felt super sad about it. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. There's pros and cons, but I'm definitely feeling sad right now about it. All the people you see at school every day, and not just not seeing them every day anymore. So that's coming up. I'm going to be graduating in the next Gazette. I won't be a high school student anymore, which means we got to update the website. It's no longer created by a high school student.
Oh no, just created by some guy named Josh.
Yeah, some guy named Josh that just graduated high school. Again, thank you all for our support. If you lasted this long, and yeah, I say lasted, if you listened to us for this long, we really appreciate it.
Yep, thank you for another great month, and we'll see you in June.
All right, bye-bye. One sec, so Jeff had a note here. Let's end with a no-look high five. All right, let's give that a shot. So we just look, you look this way, and I look this way. Ready? 3,
Go.
2, 1. Oh, no, wait, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, wait.
Incredible.
How high up are you?
We're missing in a different way than I.
What? Where are you? Is that your head? Oh, there we go. Yeah, all right. See you next month. Bye.